Hello fellow G-fans, this is GodzillaFan64 here with another toy review. This time it's for a highly requested figure and the best figure I got at G-Fest. Since the camera is so far zoomed out, some of you can probably already tell what it is. Grand King Ghidorah, or Super Dragon King Ghidorah, as the box says. Yeah, sorry I don't have Grand King Ghidorah's specific roar. I only have the Heisei Ghidorahs, from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. But yeah, anyway, let's just jump right on it. First, let's look at his box. This is the front. Hang on. Alright. This is the front of the box. Yeah, shows a nice picture. Has his size on there. It's a very large box. The top shows Rebirth Mothra 3, that kind of stuff. Can't translate it, I can just see the 3. And it shows a cool pic of, I don't know if that's the figure or the monster from the movie. And actually I think this one's the front of the box. Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, it's a very nice box. It's not as good as some of the Chigoken figures, but it still works. And wow, this figure is massive. Just to give you an idea of how tall it is, I'll compare it with a very common figure, so you can just kind of work out in your mind how tall he really is. Here's the Bandai 2004 Godzilla. Yeah. Grand King Ghidorah just really dwarfs him. There we go. Yeah, so he's very tall. Not sure exactly how tall he is, maybe anywhere from 10, 11 to 14 or 15 inches. But anyway, articulation. Now, articulation on this guy is very good. Especially for the older figures. Yeah, this figure is from, I think, 98 or 99. So yeah, the legs rotate 360, just as so. Tail rotates 360, it's a bit stiff. All three necks rotate. They don't quite rotate 360. Well, they can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Well, not all the way around, but I wouldn't recommend turning it too far because the spikes on the neck kind of scrape against the other necks, so it can really scuff some paint off. And all three heads rotate. The wings don't rotate. When you first take it out of the box, you have to put them in, and that brings my pretty much the only complaint about this figure. The wings are a big struggle to put in, and they never quite fit in like they're supposed to. See, mine are just all hunched up in there. They're supposed to just fit in perfectly. I don't know if that's just mine, but it's always a big struggle. So I don't recommend pulling them apart every time you want to, put them away after reviewing them or something like that, because each time you get them out, it'll just be a struggle. Just keep the box on your shelf and also keep this guy out of the box. Detail is just amazing, especially for a 1998-99 figure. All the scales look really good. They don't overlap, which is kind of, well, I don't know how to put it, but oh well, it's good. The tails look really good. Spikes are just thin and menacing. The wings just look absolutely perfect. They're smooth, and they have this kind of a pearl, rainbowish color. The faces are my favorite part. They just look really menacing and evil. Necks have all these little ridges here. And yeah, he's just a very well detailed figure. So yeah, paint job is also great. You can't really screw the paint job on a King Ghidorah because, he's just gold. Sometimes a few highlights, like black and the Heisei Ghidorah, and pearly on the wings of this guy. And also there's a few darker gold highlights, like on the leg right here. But yeah, he just looks really good. Great display piece, even if you don't want to, But anyway, now for size comparisons. First, let's compare him with his pre-evolved form. So here's here's the Bandai Cretaceous Ghidorah. So I'll just use the Heisei Ghidorah again. So yeah, I'm not sure how this works. In terms of just awesomeness, evolving, it looks really good, but I'm not sure how it scales up in terms of the movie. I'm not sure how tall they were compared to each other. So yeah. Next, let's compare him with his enemy in the film, the Random Mothra. This one's theater exclusive. This actually looks pretty good. They scale up pretty nicely, because in the movie, I remember King Ghidorah was huge compared to Mothra, so you can have them fight. So, yeah. Now, let's compare him with the 8-inch Scar Godzilla. This, I'm not so sure about this one. It works as just a regular King Ghidorah, but as Grand King Ghidorah, no. Because Grand King Ghidorah is really, really tall, so. And just one more. This one's just really for fun. She was only 12 feet tall in the movie she appeared in, but here's the Alien Queen. Yeah, the Alien Queen is just huge, so. Hang on. Yeah. But Grand King Ghidorah is still huge. The only complaint besides the tight wings is if you keep it out of box, it's going to take up a lot of space in your room. On your shelf, I'm sorry. But yeah, he's a very large figure, so be prepared to lose a lot of shelf room if you plan to display this guy. So yeah, that's about all I have to say. I give this figure 10 out of 10. I think this is the best figure I own. I mean, I don't think it's the best figure done by Bandai. I think, in my opinion, that's that GMK Ghidorah. But it's still my favorite figure out of all of them. So yeah, just an awesome figure. Full 10 out of 10 rating. And yeah, detail's awesome. Paint job is just immaculate. The articulation is pretty good, especially for the older Bandai figures. And yeah, he's just a really awesome figure. Unfortunately, he's very rare. I got this one for $115 at G-Fest. And what really sucks is I later found one in box for $70. But yeah, he's still a very rare figure. You'll be lucky if you find him for probably under $200 if you're not at G-Fest, just on the internet. You'll be lucky if you find him at all on the internet. But yeah, this has been Godzilla Fan 64. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.